Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's too early. It's about 9 o'clock Ugandan time, 7 o'clock UK time, 8 a.m. European time. Must be 8 p.m. China. Must be now about coming to 5 o'clock in why do I forget this word? And it must be maybe night time in Japan. So, good morning, comrades. This morning I'm here. If I could give you some news that I have, Fred Rumbuye so far, everything is progressing very well legally, and we are not going to hear that much. But however, the team behind is working 24 hours to get his release, and we are sure Fred will be out very soon. Another news I've got for you is about Honorable Segrinya, Honorable Sewanyana. They were apprehended. They've been sent to jail, Chitaria prison for 2 weeks. They will come back to court. It's a long story. Another story I have is Babi Kyagulanyi, the wife of our principal Kyagulanyi, celebrated her birthday. I think she's 35. She doesn't want to say that. Happy birthday, uh, happy birthday, Babi. So we are still soldiering on. Fellow Ugandans, I want to talk to you today about putting words into action. I'm not going to be long. What I've done, I've gone back in the words when Museveni sworn in. When he sworn in, he said it is words, I, Tibarua Museveni. So that means that is Museveni, not anyone else. We are not going to accept any excuse from Museveni because he was sworn in and he said, let us make sense when he says these words. And the second, he said, I swear in the name of Almighty God. Psalm 7, sworn in the name of Almighty God, not anyone else. We want to take this speech was for 3 minutes, but we want to put it into context. Because what happens now, we people, you come out and you say, I'm going to support change, I'm going to support, no. And then you change. Why do you change? We don't want people who change. We want people who stand by their words. And then number 3, what Museveni said, that I will faithfully and bear true regions of Uganda. He was saying he will be faithful. But for today, if we put words into action, has he been faithful? Has it been allegiance to Uganda, or he's been allegiance, he's been honest to his family, he's been allegiance to a few people? That is not right. He needs to put his words into action. And then he went on to say, oh, I will preserve and defend Constitution. My God, has he defended our Constitution? We saw he took out the age limit. We saw he took out the term limits. We saw he's taking out bit by bit by bit. And then we have these rumors that he's going to change it. That maybe his son who was born in Tanzania is allowed to become a president. So has he, fellow Ugandans, preserve? It means you keep something and it's there, it's being maintained as it was, but he hasn't preserved our constitution. This is a man holding up the Bible and say, I'll preserve. He hasn't done it. And then he went on to say, number 5, he said, so help me God. Now, fellow Ugandans, you can see morning Babylon, morning Sylvia, morning Kato, Kato Jola, my goodness, Chirabo Nagwa, good morning. So, this is the man who is saying that, help me God. My dear, we have to forget this word God. We have to mean God, because God is so faithful. When you pray with God, God can see that. When I had my son, I wanted to call him Jeremiah for one reason, because there is there is a writing there in the Bible which says, God knows your heart. It's only God who knows your heart. This is for me why I don't tell lies. I tell you, if you want to hear that, hear that. So, people, they make God as excuse. And what do we say now? All religious leaders are dropping like leaves. We don't know. They are dying in suspicious circumstances. They are dying in suspicious circumstances. Can you believe it? These religious leaders, at this time when there is instability, religious leaders should come and say something. Pastor Mwanguzi, thank you. He called them up that come and speak out. A country like Uganda is going into instability. They know what's going on, but they tend to cause up with Museveni. When it is Christmas, you see them together. When he's giving them pajero, you see them smiling. When he's giving them brown envelopes, they are smiling. So help me God, let me tell you something. People, they want to go to heaven, but they don't want to do what God wants to do. People, they are hiding under the word of God. This is for me, I'm liberal when it comes to belief. I'm a Christian, but I'm not religious. I am a believer. And I don't know, people, they use God, they identify themselves, they call themselves brother or sister because same religion. But in actual sense, we are really annoying God. God knows what is in our heart. So people like Museveni to say, so help me God. God has been helping you for the last 34 years. Now he started 35 years. Has God helped him? Has he preserved the constitution? When people they speak, does he listen to us? And then he went on to say these words, shall uphold, preserve the constitution again. Number 8, he said, observe the laws of Uganda. Observe, Uganda is a lawless country. Uganda is crying for leader who respect the rule of law. What we have now is that no institution is independent because from 7 he picks up the phone and tell the bank manager, write off somebody's loan. Museveni wakes up one day and said, okay, so and so has got to pay debt, write it off. In Uganda, everything they say, Museveni, Museveni. We are waiting for Museveni to preserve our constitution, to have a rule of law. You have to let the independent function independently, without any sort of intervention, without any sort of manipulation. Now, how does it come that Segrin and Sewanyana, they've been caught up in massacre murder? And how comes on Saturday they were served with the papers, then the killing died down. The story of people being killed, it died down. Now they are apprehended, now they are being sent to jail. Everything is done as if the murder has stopped. That is not on. We need, and then you say, help me, God. How is God going to help you? In honesty. We are crying for leaders who are honesty to the word. We are crying for leaders who swear in. Any UP members were sworn in of recent after our leader of opposition presented legislative agenda. They were sworn in. Are you gonna be on? Are you gonna be promised to your words? We have seen in Kunyinji Muwada. He has been exceptional. He has proved his worth. That he's a man, he's a minister, shadow minister of foreign affairs. He knows what to do. This is what we shall want to do. Let me read this comment. God gave them the congregation to speak, but kept it quiet even when they saw the sword of enemy. Though it was for eating. Exactly, my dear Deborah. Babidi, people power, people take God for granted. It's very annoying, Babidi. It should stop. Museveni Pakaras, you go and hang yourself. Mugurura Jr. Yes, okay. I shall not hang myself. But Mugurura, I want you. We want each other. Museveni for life, that will never be. No one lives forever. That is the news, Junior, I have for you. Museveni will never live forever. That is never been. The Bible we talk about, it tells us in the book of Acts, you are born once, you die once. You die once. and death is everybody's destiny. So Museveni has got to prepare to change. Museveni has got to prepare for succession. Museveni has got to mentor somebody who is going to come. If he doesn't, Uganda is going to go in anarchy, and that will be so difficult to bring Uganda. So, my dear Junior, you've done very well, and be here, stay here. I want to hear your submission, because the more we are talking to each other, if for me it makes sense, because for me, for you to spend your precious time to be here listening to me, I take it very well, because interaction, I like it very well. And Mugurura, I love you so much. Be here, we'll have something for you, because now you've been there, you say Museveni Pakaras, no one leaves Pakaras. So number 8, Museveni said, I will observe the laws of Uganda. He hasn't observed. That is free. That is a fair comment. And it's true, he hasn't observed. And then number 9, he says, protect the people of Uganda. Museveni at one time, he said he will not preside if people they are being killed when he's a leader, that those perpetrators they are not brought to justice. So that is a fat lie. So when we speak, fellow brothers, we must fall through our words. We must think actions ahead. Whatever you say, if you are not sure you are going to do what you are saying, keep quiet, brothers and sisters. We have had so many people, they come up and say this. Museveni has made so many comments. So many. So far, he has got over 1,000 unfulfilled promises. So he said he's not going to preside on a country when those perpetrators, they are not being brought to justice. So what we see that now he says, he will protect the people of Uganda. That is a big word. Ugandans, we need to be protected. There is a lot of insecurity. On Sunday, I talked about different insecurity. It's not about guns. That is the last. But people going to bed without food, that is insecurity. Fighting between each other, that is insecurity. Lack of jobs, that is insecurity. People homeless, insecurity. Too much, the debt, insecurity. Corruption, insecurity. And we cannot have any development or economic growth when we don't have rule of law. So, as the president, it is mandatory to protect the people of his country, regardless where we are. But so far where we are now, everybody who supports NRM seems to be having a gun. They have guns in their hands. Everyone who has got pistol. Is that how it should be? We are looking NUP to bring back civilian government. We want to have a civilian government. We are not going to have militarization. I said to you about ideology. Ideology is the belief, the issues that you have as a group in the national interest that needs political action. When we know our ideology that is going to be people power, people-centered government, then we know in that case that how are we going to give, how are we going to provide a people-centered government? Then we know they are going to be universal access, affordable education, health, transportation, jobs, wherever housing. Then we know we are going to share our economic growth. Then we know our minerals, we are going to use them for the right purpose. Once we get money, the revenue, we're going to return it into public services. Then we know about security at home, that we are going to make our country secure. And then we can have international friendship. That is what NUP stands for, and that is what NUP wants to bring. At this time, as Uganda stands, Uganda NUP should be the answer to Uganda. But what do we need? We need the leaders who speak and act. I repeat that. We need the leaders who speak and act. Leaders, who am I talking to? Anybody. You raise up your hand, you say you are NUP. You were a leader. Bobby Wine said to us, wherever you are, be Bobby Wine. We have got so many people in this. They are we have lessons learned from Fred going missing. Turkey, they had a what? They had a group for National Unity Platform. But so far, as things unfold, we come to find out they were never leaders. They were never belonged to NUP. They never knew what being a leader it is. Because if they knew that they were a leader, the moment information came to their desk that Fred went missing, they should have gone to the police station and report him missing. They should have alerted the people. But what they have done, go behind, ask for money, do this, I don't do this, come on this. So, and then number 10, Museveni ended up on saying that, so help we God. Again, so help me God. The moment you call God to help you and you are lying, God is going, fire is going to burn you, hell is waiting. So, fellow Ugandans, let us put our words into action. Let us avoid the talk. Let us put our words into action. Politics sometimes is a business of pretend. At least pretend that you are helping the poor people. And you do helping the poor people. But don't say I am the man of ghetto and the ghetto is still filthy and the ghetto is still as bad as that, just to use it to get votes, just to use it as a public stunt. Point number 2, no excuse. Now, there is no excuse from Museveni. I've said it, I will say it again and again. The problems of Uganda is Museveni, is the originator. He's the president. Once you are the president, you swear. You swear. These are the words he were shown in. I swear for Almighty God. That I'll be faithful and bear true regions of Uganda, or I'll preserve and defend the Constitution. So help me God, I shall faithfully exercise the functions of Uganda. I shall uphold and preserve our Constitution. I'll observe the law of Uganda, protect the people of Uganda. So help me God. So for me, that is what I said. There is no excuse from Museveni. When you were president, is the easiest job. The way I know it, that is the easiest job. Developed country, you struggle to find out who is a president. Because the president's job is very simple. You choose a cabinet, you appoint ministers. They do their job. Go and watch the videos of Idi Amin. He did it better. Amin was a true president. He chose a cabinet and told them, I'm sending you to do the job. If you don't do it, I sack you. That is what the president did. The president we saw who was actively on the ground was Magufuli. A president, your job is to choose ministers. You appoint them. Every week, you must have a meeting, cabinet meeting, and ask them accountability. What have you done? Rules are changed. Where is the bed? Janet Museveni, why are children are not going to school? Oriema, what about Fred? And then you ask the internal ministers, why is there is killing in Masaka? Then you go on and on and on. That is the job of a president. It is very easy. So, from Museveni, if he's failing to ask all those questions, is not fit for purpose, is not fit to be a president. There is no excuse. Once you take the oath and swear allegiance, you swear to God, you must be faithful. If you can't, you have to step down. You have to take a back seat. That is why people, they resign, because there is no way he's backing out. And then Uganda needs servants. Uganda wants only servants. We don't want rulers. There is a difference between a ruler and a leader. We don't want rulers. We want leaders. That is what we want. We want people who are going to serve their nation. I said to you, one of my last show, that true or last show, Bobby Wine said to us, he came up in a campaign for 3 words. I wanna, and he hasn't changed it. I come to you, I'm asking you permission to become a president of Uganda. Number 2, you are going to be my boss. You tell me what to do. Number 3, I'll be your servant. So such words, they are powerful, they are big, and they have to be implemented. But what we see, they hasn't been implemented. Fellow Ugandans, Uganda is going second first. Let us focus and put our eyes onto the big ball. Let us not look somewhere else. As I said to you, the 3E. Number 1 is engagement. Let us engage. Let us find out, why is this murder? Why are they making Segirinya and Sewanyana suspect? Let's take things on melt, on onto evidence. Why are they apprehending these people? Why is it so soon MP who are not going to run away? They've been taken to court within 2 days, and then they've been taken to prison. So why is that happening, and what can we do? So enabler, let us enable each other. Let us help each other. Let us be so kind to each other. Let us look at things the way we can do it. Let us find out which way we can raise up the bar, which way we can counter this. I said to you, one of the ways Museveni uses is the decapitation. He knows where to go. He goes boom, 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 and then he leaves you. So let us be prepared. But enabler, let us be benefit of each other. Let us help each other. Let us give a feedback. When you read the comments like this on the screen, reply to them. When people they don't say right things to you, don't block them. Don't block them. If you block them, it means you haven't got an answer. Don't block them. It's no point. It's not going to help us. And the blocking is dictatorship. That is what we don't want. We want. Did you hear the speech of this president of Zambia? The man is talking. The man is talking peace and peace and peace. And have you heard this man, the army who took over Guinea? He's saying he's going to call everybody. They are going to talk in the national interest. That is the way we have people to come and put your anger to you that, okay, you can say whatever you want. Museveni is Pakalast. They have a problem. They have a reason why they are saying that. But however, you need to talk to them. When you talk to them, that is the way you can change people. We are not going to change people by guns. We have to interact, engage with them. And then empowering, let us give information out to people. I don't want to hear people blaming people why they are being like diverted, why they are going to be diverted if you don't teach them, if you don't give them the information. Because there are people who are thirsty for information. So we should what? We should be able to empower other people, give information what you want, and don't take it that when somebody gives out information is making themselves clever. No, we need to share information. We need to build each other. Okay. But I thought English is for brave people. Hey, Mama, I used to under Bobby Wine's influence. Masala Flank. uh, your questions is a little bit vague. You say, but I thought English is for brave people. That one, I understand it. Hey, Mama, are you still under influence Bobby Wine's? Are you still under Bobby Wine's influence? No, I missed it. I don't understand that phrase. Are you still under Bobby Wine's? But if I do, I'm gonna write your name down. I'll come in the box and tell you, because sometimes I have to change it. Are you still under Bobby Wine's influence? What sort of influence? Bobby Wine is my principal. Bobby Wine is our party leader. Bobby Wine is the legal elected president of Uganda. I subscribe to NUP, and NUP is National Unity Platform. It's not about individuals, but it's about for Uganda. It's a national platform. And if Bobby Wine is not there today, someone else will be the head of NUP. I hope I have replied it to you. I'm not following individuals, but they can be my leaders. I don't have any problem. But what I'm saying, NUP is a subscription for Uganda. NUP has got intentions for Uganda and is being led by individuals, and those individuals, they can be subject to change if they want, if we want. But however, we are still under NUP, and I will always be under NUP regardless the leader. So we have to do this together. Don't don't misquote me, but that is how it is. NUP, National Unity Platform, for everybody, for Uganda, and anybody who comes in as the leader is. We have a constitution as well. Our constitution is subject to people positions to change. So we have to go through our constitution, and we are not talking about now. We will get there when the time comes. But however, as we stand for now, Bobby Wine is our principal, is our president, and is the elected, legitimate, elected president of Uganda. But we have Museveni who sewn himself up and used the gun. So when we swear, we have to be. Thank you, Mama, to explain to those people who think that National Unity Platform. Yes, yes, yeah. People, we need to, that's what I said, engagement. Engagement is, thank you, Mifule, thank you, Joyce. Now you can see. That is why I like for me to interact with the people. And people who knows me on Twitter, they know I don't give up. But it's unfortunate that these days I'm so busy. People who know me on any TV chat, that one we normally chat, they know I don't give up. I don't run away. I have to answer you. If I don't have anything to answer, I will not answer. But we have to know this is the difference, as you have said. Other people, they see NRM is from 7. FDC is for Besigye. This is why FDC has gone down, because Besigye did not start. But we, National Unity Platform, is the word National Unity Platform. National is me and everybody, all Ugandans. Unity when we are together. Platform at the same level. No one is better than the other one. This is why I'm going to say it here that I advise Fred Lumbuye, when you come out, don't thank any individual. Thank NUP, because we are the whole family. That people, they have campaigned, people they have been tweeting, people they have been doing this, people they have been doing different jobs that has brought the unity, maybe to secure your freedom. For me, that would be my word. So fellow Ugandans, when I read that the way Museveni is shown in, and the words he's shown in, he promised the good words, but we need to start being action people than talking. We need to follow our words with action. We have to stop swearing in and they say you are waiting moment. Politics doesn't wait. National needs, they don't wait. That when you are ready, I will speak. When you are ready, I will do this. Oh, when they give me space, I will participate. No, you saw what Nkunyinji did. He was bang on the boil. He stepped up the foot ladder and he stepped up. As soon as this came up, he took his opportunity and he did what he did. And as for now, Uganda, they don't know what to do. They were threatening him. The man never gave up. So we have to know what we have to do. Let us not be like Museveni. Museveni, the biggest problem is having is to be that every time he has got an excuse. He said, a minister, Diana Twin, did not buy the beds. If she didn't buy the beds, sack her, apprehend her, take her to prison. As soon as you've taken Segirinya to prison and Sewanyan, take Rusa Chain to prison, take Diana Twin to prison, take Matia Kasaja to prison, take Frank Tumwebaze to prison, take all your ministers to prison, because we have a generation, 45 millions. 45 millions who are waiting, who have got potential to be ministers, but you are keeping ministers who are not working. You are, like Magufuli. Magufuli was sacking everybody. Hey, my friend Frank, but you are driven unknowing. Let us leave Museveni in his unitary government and resort to federal system, which he doesn't want. Always thank you for being respectful. Yes, no problem. Naye Masaba, you have to explain to me federal system. Because federal system, federal is ideology. I know you are in love with the federal system. But, well, to get anything, we can leave Museveni, but we have to get together. We have to build ourselves and get there. And we will. And you, Masaba Frank, if you want, much as I have seen your comments everywhere, you are passionate about federal system. And I'm telling you, you can bring it on the table. Why not? I myself, I surrender, I giving myself to be on the policy team. Wherever it doesn't to be in the government, any small, I'll be on the policy team. Masaba, why don't you join me? You put your what? Your federal what? System. We interact, we talk about it. We see which way we can take, because the way we are on globalization. We're gonna end up that a government that which will come in power after 7 is gonna have about 20 ideology. We have to take centralism, libertarians, liberal, socialism. We have to go to capitalist. We are going to have federal. Everything is gonna be like a kasav kanyama. Cocktail of ideology, but I tell you what, it's going to work. Fellow Ugandans, the day has started. I don't know what is going to happen. It's a lot which is happening in Uganda. Let us be prepared to handle that. Let us know. Don't worry too much. We shall get there. We shall get wherever we want to get. But let us remember, actions before your words. If you say the words, people, they remember and they remind you. This is the problem we have, that people, they are reminding Museveni and his government, his ministers, the promises they have made, sanitary towels, the hose, the what, that, and they feel offended. That is why Stella Nyans was in prison. That is what happened to Freddie Rumbi, because he's reminding these people what they have done, and they don't want to hear that. Creation of wealth, they don't want to hear that. They are embarrassed. So that is the only thing that embarrasses them. Let us remember to follow our words by actions. And there is no excuse. Once you are in the position of leadership, there is no excuse. Nkunyingi has not given excuse. He's presented himself. We want all NUP leaders, whatever happens, come, you shadow minister, come and step up. If there is a problem with the security, you, the security shadow minister, come and step up. Come and say, I can see people like the Prime Minister of UK. If he's on holiday, something happens, he must come back in UK. Those in America, when they are what? They must come back. So this is the generation that we want. We don't want runners. We don't want people excused. Museveni doesn't want to take any break, but he was sawing. These are his words. So Uganda needs servants. We don't want runners. Fellow Ugandans. We want servants of Uganda. That is what we are crying for. So I leave you for today. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for sharing. I'll come back another time. So I know it's too early. So salute. People power, our power, our power, people power. NUP everywhere, everywhere, NUP. Salute.